Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Burdick, the Reading Coach. Welcome to Gear Up for Science 2024 On-Demand Parent Event. We are so glad that you have taken time out of your busy schedule to join us in this on-demand event. In just a few moments, you are going to complete a science activity with your child and your child's grade team teachers. We do ask that all science experiments for the Gear Up for Science 2024 be completed with adult supervision. Now, as you complete that science activity, I want you to listen and think about the vocabulary words that are being shared by your grade team teachers. Academic vocabulary simply means vocabulary specific to content like reading, writing, science, or math. As your child grows and learns, academic vocabulary is so very important to their academic success. In the materials bag that your child brought home, you will find a pamphlet that actually gives you ideas in which to build your child's academic and regular, just everyday vocabulary. Some of those ideas are as simple as just talking through everyday activities such as washing the dishes, cooking, going shopping, even coming home from school. What kinds of things can we say that will help build our students' vocabulary? Now, let's get back to that science activity. Ready, set, let's do some science.
Hello, Patriot families. Today we have our first grade team with us to go over a science experiment. Real quick, I'm Miss Nichols. This is Miss Gonzalez, Miss Minari, and Miss MacTell. Today, your student should have came home with a bag that looks like this. On it, it says only open with parent supervision. So students, do not open this without an adult. Things could get very messy, very messy. We're going to pass it on to Ms. Gonzalez real quick.
All right, so now that you hopefully have an adult supervision, we're going to go ahead and start with our bag. Today, we're going to be making Oobleck, and it is going to feel so crazy. You're going to be so excited. So inside of your bag, parents, we have a little pamphlet to talk about academic vocabulary. This is so helpful to help your child succeed, so please go over this with them. Then we have this fun little sheet that your student's going to fill out and bring back to one of us 4 amazing first grade teachers. If they bring this back filled out after your experiment, we might have a surprise. So we're going to fill this out. We want to focus on words like predict, opinion as you're filling this out and discussing it with your student. And then we have the fun stuff where you're actually going to make it with, which is cornstarch. So that is what's going to be happening today, and I will pass it over to Miss Minari.
Alrighty. You are going to need 2 parts cornstarch to 1 part water. So start with your cornstarch. And then we're going to head over to the sink to get some water. Alright, now that we're at the sink, we're going to turn our water on and put a little bit of water in. Oops. And then we're going to go back and stir it. All right, now you're gonna give it a good stir, just like you're cooking at home, and it's gonna start to feel a little funny because it's hard to stir it. That's the oobleck being made. Notice what you feel. What do you smell? What do you hear? Is it crunchy? Alrighty.
All right, friends, so as you are making your oobleck, I want you to notice with your 5 senses, what do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Does it have any smell? Don't taste it. But what do you see with your other senses? I also want you to keep focusing on the properties of matter as you're doing this experiment at home. Pretty crazy.
All right, so parents, as a reminder, you have a guide to our academic vocabulary in your bag. And then also as a reminder, if you fill out this paper with your predictions and your opinions and you bring them back to school to one of your teachers, you might have a surprise. And then also in your bag, you're going to have a QR code for your survey to tell us how we did on our video. Thank you for doing your experiment with us.
Bye.
I hope that you had a fabulous time completing the science activity with your child and your child's grade team teachers. Did you hear some specific academic vocabulary that you can talk over with your child? Absolutely. Now, on the following slide, you are going to see a QR code for a brief survey. Please access that survey. We value your opinion. You can also access that survey on the QR code from the flyer inside the materials bag. Again, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us for Gear Up for Science 2024 on-demand parent event. Thank you in advance for completing the survey. And this is Mrs. Burdick out.